Hi everyone. I'm making this video because I was asked to come and talk to you all today about breast cancer. I wish I could be there, but unfortunately I'm not able to attend. And so I'm going to talk a little bit to you today about my experience. First of all, I want you all to know that I'm a Jeff grad. I graduated from Jefferson High School in 1997. And I had the great privilege of being in both Varsity Singers as a singer and also in First Edition as the piano player for 3 years. I have wonderful memories of my years at Jefferson High School. My sister was in Expressions for 3 years and enjoyed it so much. This last year has been a very long year for me and my family. Right before Christmas, last Christmas, I found a small lump, and the lump was something that I could tell was odd, but I didn't really give it a second thought until my husband really encouraged me to go to my doctor and have my doctor look at it. When my doctor looked at it, he thought it did seem a little suspicious, and upon examination, actually discovered a second lump. After that second lump was then discovered, he sent me for a mammogram. Now, I had had a mammogram a year prior to that, and everything in that mammogram looked completely normal. And so it was a real surprise to have found these 2 lumps. After getting the results from the mammogram, there were 3 lumps then found. And so the next step, of course, was to have a needle biopsy. Now that was kind of interesting because I had a doctor that gave me the needle biopsy, whom was a parent of a former student of mine. The student was also a Jeff grad, and so she knew me, and she felt, rather close to me. When she got the results, it was very surprising. She wasn't expecting it to be cancer, but it was. All 3 tumors were cancerous tumors. Things moved very quickly after that. I proceeded then the following week into surgery. I had a double mastectomy, and 3 weeks after that started chemotherapy. So you can imagine that all of this happening very quickly, and me and my family sort of taking it all in as quickly as possible and sort of just doing everything that the doctors were telling us to do. Well, chemotherapy started March the 8th, and that went on for 6 rounds of chemo, so 4.5 months. I'm now through all of that. I still receive some smaller treatments, and those will continue until next March. But all that to say, the cancer is in remission. It was all removed at surgery, and no cancer was found in my lymph nodes. Cancer can seem very scary. I know it was always in the back of my head before I was ever diagnosed. The thought was in my head, what would I do if I got cancer? It always seemed, next to maybe the loss of a child, to be one of the worst things that could ever happen to me. But strangely enough, when I was diagnosed with it, it didn't seem as scary as what I had imagined it would be. I sort of took the information and quickly did everything I had to do to fight it and became stronger in the end. I still have a ways to go, so it's not truly the end, but I'm very grateful for all the experiences that I've had through this journey. I wanted to share with you one of the things that has been a source of strength for me throughout this journey of cancer and chemo, and that is the gift of music. I've always been a musician, a piano player, a singer, but once I was diagnosed with cancer, music became something that I could go to, and it helped me immensely to be able to deal with the emotions, with the thoughts, with the fears, and it was a way for me to share my journey with other people. I began writing songs, I learned how to play the guitar, and many of my friends and family enjoyed following me on Facebook as I would post musical posts and performing songs and things that were special to me during those times. Today I know that it's a fundraiser. I know that the Expressions will be performing for you, putting on a really great show, and asking for your support and donations for breast cancer research. As you look around the room today, I want you to see all these beautiful young women. I too, at one time, was a student, and at that time, never dreamed that I would be then on this side talking about breast cancer. So as you look around the room, and I don't mean to say this to make anyone fear, but probably one of these young women will be fighting the same battle I fought. Statistics tell us that 1 in 8 women develop breast cancer, and there are different statistics out there. It was estimated in the year 2016 that over 240,000 women would be diagnosed with invasive breast cancer. And it was also estimated that over 40,000 women would die of breast cancer in the year 2016. But the really great news is that right now in the US, we have over 2.8 million women who are survivors. I am one of those women. And there's a lot of controversy out there about chemotherapy and how to treat cancer. But I had a very good doctor, Dr. DiMartino, and I can tell you that even though it wasn't the easiest thing I've ever done, it has been very beneficial to my cure. And so please today, as you consider donating, please give freely, supporting not only the women that are fighting the battle today, but those that might be fighting the battle in years to come. Thank you so much for this opportunity. God bless you.